Sergeant Duncan, and this is my assistant Renata. Today we're going to show you how to make a healthy school lunch, and our recipe is fruity peanut butter pitas, and you can find it for yourself at tasteofhome.com. We start out with 1/4 of a cup of peanut butter, and we add 1/8 of a teaspoon of nutmeg, 1/8 of a teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground allspice. And now Renata's going to mix that up for us. And I'm going to chop up the apples and bananas. Now this is actually a very healthy lunch because the peanut butter has protein and healthy fat, which means that it sticks with your kids so they don't get hungry before school's out. And then it has the fruit, which has a lot of nutrients but is low fat, but it's still sweet, so it still tastes good. And also we're using whole grain pitas, which are healthier because they have more fiber and because the whole grain keeps kids' blood sugar from spiking and dropping so they get hungry too soon. So you've got it mixed? Okay, and now you just take the pita pockets, we've already cut one open, and you spread the peanut butter, or actually I think we can spoon it just as well, inside the peanut pockets, and then when I've got the peanut butter in, Renata will help me put in the fruit. Can you slip some banana and apple slices in there? Okay, and as you can see, this is actually a pretty quick recipe. And you could even make it the night before. You just would want to make sure and wrap it in plastic wraps so everything stayed pretty fresh. Okay, now that we've got it all stuffed in there, since we're gonna take it for lunch, we're gonna just put it in some plastic wrap. And then if you think your kids will still be hungry after they eat this, you can have some side dishes for them. Low-fat milk is one option. Low-fat yogurt is another option. And you can also give them cut-up vegetables with dip. And this dip is Greek yogurt, which is fat-free and high protein. And you just mix in a seasoning packet for ranch dressing or any other kind of dip, and you're good to go. And when you're sending your kids' lunch to school, you really want to make sure they use a good lunchbox. It doesn't have to be this fancy, but you want it to be insulated, and you want to make sure and use cold packs so that when you put everything in, it stays cold and doesn't get either bad tasting or spoiled before they get to lunch. All right, and we are ready to go.